I love Conor McGregor. I think he's great, man. He was good in that movie, to be honest. I think he was probably like the best part of that movie. You know what I mean?
Real? I mean,
Yeah, like
from the look of it, it doesn't really get a good reviews and shit. But I would actually.
yeah. So I saw this movie called Roadhouse last night.
What is that? What is?
It's actually a remake from a old '80s movie.
For real? What was the title again, man?
Roadhouse.
Yeah. Roadhouse.
Yeah. The old one stars Patrick Swayze, but the new one,
Yeah.
the new one stars Jake Gyllenhaal.
All right. I probably know about this movie.
I don't know if it came out in Korea, but I was watching it online last night. And I actually thought it was...
What about it? Conor McGregor was in that?
Yeah, Conor McGregor's the bad guy, dude.
What the f***?
It's fucking hilarious. He's actually pretty good, too.
Because I kind of sense that, this guy, right? He's been always wanting to, act. Because I felt like he's been always kind of passionate about, being an actor. He's talking about that shit.
He's definitely a showman. Like he's like kind of a showman,
Yeah.
His whole style, when he cuts promos and he's talking shit to the other fighters. A lot of that is kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like acting.
This movie came out in Korea, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did. But what about this? What is it?
It's just a fun movie. It's like a fun action movie.
Is it comedy?
It's kind of funny, I guess. It's kind of like the humor's pretty stupid, but it's like it's not meant to be like an intelligent movie or anything like that.
So it's about ex UFC fighter.
It's about a bouncer
and yeah.
Well, yeah, he's a ex UFC fighter. Like the character Jake Gyllenhaal plays, he's like ex MMA guy, and then then he I don't know, he's like homeless, and then he becomes a bouncer.
Right.
Which is basically my story.
Yeah, man, you could kind of relate to that shit, huh? Because you were working as a bouncer for a while, and
yeah,
there's so many stories behind it. I
was watching, I was thinking, damn, every bouncer is gonna walk around thinking they're Jake Gyllenhaal now, after this movie comes out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because in the movie he hits a guy in the throat, and he's like, I just broke your trachea, and
this came out recently.
Yeah, it just came out.
It just came out. They stream it, huh? No.
I saw it,
Prime
illegally.
Okay.
Illegitimately, I watched it.
Right.
But
yeah.
But I don't know. I was watching it last night while I was trying to do some work and shit. And
so you're saying it's pretty entertaining, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a classic or anything, but it was fun to watch.
What do you call it? Those movies that you only watch when you eat, or just kind of like killing time and shit. Oh yeah, killing time movies. That's what you call it. Is there a term for that shit? Because I can't really recall.
I don't know. It is the movie is kind of
time killing movies. That's what's it called.
I don't know if they have a term for that. It's just a movie.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
so would you recommend?
Sure.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Why not? It's not a bad movie. It's not. It's not super special or anything either. But the action was good, and the characters are kind of funny, I guess. And
yeah.
Honestly, Conor McGregor was the best part of that movie, I think.
So is he? You said he's a villain in that movie, but was he kind of a goofy, people making fun of him or some shit, or was he kind of serious? Kind of serious feeling.
It's just like a psycho.
It's kind of like a psycho. Okay.
Yeah, he's always grinning. He's always smiling, and he's kind just like walking around like punking everybody and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty funny. I'm a Conor McGregor fan. Like, I like Conor McGregor.
I used to be a fan too, bro.
I know a lot of people have a lot of criticism about, you know, some of the stuff he's done in the last few years or whatever. But I mean, just like he kind of fell off. A lot of people say he fell off as a fighter. Like, you know, after he lost to like, you know, Khabib, and then he broke his foot when he was fighting what's the dude's name? I don't know. I forgot. There's so many damn fighters.
But he's getting old. Athletes, man, when they get older, bro.
Did you see that footage, dude? Look up the footage of Conor McGregor, his foot snapping. It's crazy. He's fighting the dude. I forgot his name. What was the dude? Hold on. What's the guy's name? Dustin Poirier. How could I forget?
Oh my god, this was it was serious injury right there.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? And then so I saw that fight, and while he's like on the ground with a broken foot, he's like, "Give me the mic, give me the microphone," and then like Joe Rogan comes over with the microphone, and he's still talking shit with the broken foot.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Dude, Conor McGregor's funny, dude. Like, he's entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, people could talk all the shit they want about Conor McGregor.
He's about to retire, right?
I don't know.
Because I know
he's definitely getting older.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's actually preparing for his new career. Like, he's getting old.
Yeah.
I feel like he feels kind of like, I need to do some business, like different kind of business,
Well, I mean, there's a lot of MMA guys that became actors.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. I like this guy, man.
You know who Don Fry is?
I'm not really a UFC fan, but
look up Don Fry brutal fight. It's like him versus this Japanese guy.
Yeah.
And damn, I always forget everybody's names, yo. It's like Yakihama or some shit. Like, what's his name?
Oh, like he's okay. So Yoshi
Takayama. That dude.
Takayama.
Watch that fight. Like, it's not very long, that clip.
Takayama.
Yeah, Takayama. That guy is pretty sick too. But just watch the beginning of that fight. That's all you really need to see. It's insane. Yeah. It's the most insane MMA fight ever.
The Japanese guy, like he's like, oh shit, look at that. Damn. That's crazy, yo.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's insane. How they just start like punching each other in the face,
But the Japanese dude, man, he's pretty big.
That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, man. This was like 22 years ago, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a while ago. But that's a legend. That's a legend.
This is one of those like craziest, fightings I ever seen, bro.
It's a legend. That's a legendary fight right there.
Don Fry, eh?
Yeah, Don, and he actually became an actor too.
Oh, for real?
Actually, you know what? It's funny because the guys that I'm signed.
I think a lot of fighters chose that path, to be actors and shit,
Well, I mean, like a lot of these guys who get into fighting, they get into like pro wrestling, and then they get into like acting.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of fighting, you have to talk. You have to like kind of build up hype for the match, right?
Yeah.
So there's kind of like I said, there's a good amount of showmanship that's involved, right?
Yeah.
You have to you gotta create spectacle. So like, it's only natural that I think a lot of those guys, they get into other forms of entertainment, because I mean, fighting is entertaining. It is entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you remember Dennis Rodman?
Yeah. He's he went to North Korea, yo.
Yeah, he went to North Korea.
Yeah, he met like. He always say like Kim Jong-un is my good friend, and that's crazy, bro.
I mean, I'm a Dennis Rodman fan, and that dude he was in a bunch of movies. He was in movies with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Dennis Rodman, dude, and he was like banging Carmen Electra, who was like one of the hottest chicks like at the time. Like, dude, that guy was.
I didn't know that shit, but
that guy was the man. And I mean, you know what's weird was like he was like really like out there. He used to wear like dresses and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
what?
He used to wear like women's clothing and shit like that. Yo, it was like, insane.
Why?
I think he's just trolling people.
Yeah, like the biggest trolling he did was, you know, him going to North Korea. That's crazy shit.
He did that for money.
Yeah, he did that for money, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like he got I don't know. I really want to know what actually went down there.
Why Dennis Rodman was like he was also known for his like trash talking. You know what I mean? So I think that's like kind of like a key component for a lot of these athletes that kind of become actors. Is like they have to know how to talk, and like trash talking is like a good sign. Yeah. Whether or not like this guy's going to be like entertaining or whatever. You know what I mean? Because Conor McGregor is one of the biggest trash talkers in MMA, and
yeah,
it's one of the reasons why he even got so famous. To be honest, I mean, like he's a good fighter too.
Yeah,
but like there are better fighters out there than Conor McGregor. But like I think one of the reasons why he was so successful is because he was able to really like, you know, draw a crowd and build up matches and hype things up.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is just him like talking shit. And also it's like that's also a way for him to get inside of his opponent's heads too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so
that's one of those like one of his strategies right there.
Yeah, exactly. I love Conor McGregor. I think he's great, man. He was good in that movie, to be honest. Like, I think he was probably like the best part of that movie. You know what I mean?
Real? I mean,
yeah, like
from the look of it, it doesn't really get a good reviews and shit. But you know, I would actually watch that though. I will watch that.
It's not supposed to be like a smart movie. It's a movie about a f***ing bouncer, and like. Do you know who? And it's just like meathead type shit going on. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't know. I mean, it's funny because like, you know, I used to be a bouncer myself, and like, it's just funny seeing how they portray that profession in like a big budget movie like that, which is. And it really wasn't that far off. I mean, the stuff that they were doing in that movie, that's what real bouncers do most of the time. I mean, they just kick people out for various reasons and shit. Yeah. But like Jake Gyllenhaal's character is like super badass, and that's kind of like the unbelievable part. But I mean, like when you think about it, it's like, all right, this movie is not really supposed to even be taken seriously.
Of course,
you know what
I mean, look at all those reviews and shit, man. They're like. Think of it as a joke, but like, you know, I love those kind of like light movies. You know, I want to watch that shit. So
well, I mean, I like watching like a lot of goofy movies that are kind of like
you and I would love like comedies and like you know I love those kind of like you know stupid movies, man. I always enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a pro wrestling fan. Okay, the bar is not that high for my entertainment. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but like, because you know, like, I don't know if you remember, but when you were younger, like almost like 10 years ago, like when we talked about some movies and shit, like you were super picky about it, man. Because before you were like, you know, that movie is not that great because blah blah blah.
Yeah, you know? I had like my movie snob phase or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, I'm like in a way, I'm still kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, there are movies I'll watch. I'll be like, you know, I mean, I'm still very critical about everything. Like, I was watching like the first episode of like True Detective, the new one. It's bad. and it's like so
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being like critical about like movies. I mean, you're an artist and you were actually in that field, so
yeah. I did make a movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For those who don't know, Mike used to make movies.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway.
Okay, so like remember I was telling you how I saw like that movie Poor Things with Emma Stone.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like
that one?
Okay, so everybody, all the critics are like, that's like a critically acclaimed movie, but I don't think it's very good, actually, right?
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be, like, the way that movie is, it's like whimsical, yet it's supposed to be like intelligent and all this other, like, I like the design of the movie, I like the production, and like, there's a lot of things I like about the movie, but overall, like, after I watched that movie, I didn't feel very good. You know what I mean? I was like, this movie kind of sucks, actually. But after I saw Roadhouse, I was like, that was just a fun movie. It was stupid. It is a stupid movie, but like, who cares? Like, it's just like, what do you want from it? You know what I mean? You're not gonna get anything deep out of that type of shit. You know what I mean? And it knows, and like the movie knows what it is. I think that's what I appreciate about movies like that. It's like the movie knows how dumb it is. You know what I mean? And it doesn't care.
That's why I love Seth Rogen's movies, man. His movies kind of like that. Just
super bad.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Super bad and like.
Superbad is probably the funniest one he did.
I still watch his Superbad, like, whenever I eat and like fucking. That's kind of like my background movies. One of those background movies whenever I work on something, like, that's just my background movie. And
dude, that's the term right there that you were looking for, background movie.